shaking each other's hands.
Exactly.
And look at that beard on Dave Hubbard. Wowee.
Look at his style.
Oh,
Fully Hawaiian.
very Hawaiian. Hawaiian.
Hawaiian, exactly. You're loving this.
Here we go. Out the back. Konoa McGee, look at this.
Noah McGee.
Oh, getting in
scooping.
behind that. Oh, let's see if he can come out of this. I don't know if he's going to. He was so deep on that.
He was deep on that thing. Even if his board is just so long, it's just so much weight. So I'm going to leave from there and give my place to the boutique. Makati. See you guys. See you Reunion Island.
Thanks, Amory, and good
Talk
luck
to you later.
in the quarterfinals, mate.
Thank you very much, Alex. See you.
Okay, recap on this next heat. We have Dave Winchester in red, Jared Houston in white, Joshua Cleve in yellow, and Konoa McGee in the blue, which we just saw him then taking off super deep. And we got a big set approaching it. With me in the hot seat now, Mark McCarthy.
How's it,
How are you?
Leon? It's happening. Good, yeah, good. It's been a good morning so far. It's,
Yeah, you did well in the your heat, so you're into the quarters.
yeah, I just got
Must
to
be
do that
pretty
one.
stoked with that.
Yeah, I'm stoked now. I think it's, I think the days is going to get better and better.
It's a good confidence booster, isn't it? Especially, tell us how the conditions are with this wind. Is it making it a little bit harder?
It makes it a little bit harder to get into it, obviously, and you don't want to put yourself too deep. But it seems like it's going to get stronger all day today, but it's not. It's holding the back door up and it's holding pipe up, so it's a good direction that we want, but that's a good thing. But it can create a bit of chop on the wave, especially when you're trying to do a bottom turn and trying to get into the wave.
That's right. So you got to hold that line pretty tight, don't you? You don't want to skip out.
But what a heat to comment. How's this? Joshua Cleve, Jared Houston, they are like best mates from South Africa.
That's right, yeah.
And
I just told the viewers that Joshua Cleve is used to beat Jared in a lot of the events when they were younger, and then he went off to study and didn't really compete much, did he? And he's an underground rider, and he's come over here, and he's come from the first round all the way in.
He's been a machine.
into the round of 32 against the top 16 riders of the world. So Joshua Cleve, and he's been absolutely dominating it, hasn't he?
It's been incredible. It's been incredible. Yesterday was an emotional day watching him surf like a real champion. And here we go. We've got a paddle here. Let's have a look at it. Winchester going right, backdoor. Nice wave. Oh, he's getting deep. He's going to have to race. It's going to run away a bit, I think.
Dave Winchester.
No red rashes coming out of that one, but it's still you got a first nice little barrel there. I don't think it opened up as much as you wanted to, but yeah, it's a cool little start for him. I think he'll get back out there. It's a long heat.
Yeah, that's
You'd be surprised how long a 30-minute heat can actually take.
Yeah, and there's no sets coming through backdoor, so he'll be back out there within a minute. So, and you know what? There's no sets coming, so we'll just go and cut to Shaggy on the beach. Shaggy, where you at?
Hey guys, I'm down here with the defending champion, Jeff Hubbard. Jeff, congratulations, won your first heat.
Yeah, I was stoked. I mean, gosh, how hard is it in that heat, and everyone's just getting 8s and huge scores. You're up against, Tom Rigby got second last year. We were both in the same heat, and my brother, he rips out here every day. So, it was tough. I had to push it a little bit in the beginning. Then I was like, whoa, I better put on the brakes here. I got to save something for the rest of the event.
I was calling it the Hubbard show out there. You guys are ripping so much, hey?
Gosh, I don't know. I mean, it's just the waves are so good. I mean, there's so many waves I had to stop myself from going and almost to see who's going and I was like, oh, I just want to keep priority. Sometimes priority is more important than another 7. You're like, it's so tough. But their waves were fun and I had a good time and I was so stoked to make it. Just really happy.
So how are you feeling going into this contest?
Feeling good. It's way more relaxing than having to go for world titles and stuff. I mean, last couple events are way more stressful. This one's a little more easy going. I mean, still you want to win, but it's a little bit less pressure. You just go and surf each heat as it comes instead of thinking of the whole big picture crap.
And you're on home turf too.
It's nice to be home, surfing pipeline when it's going off, spinning both ways. Pretty happy. Just want to say hi to my family at home. See everybody. Thanks for supporting. Love you guys.
My God.
Well, there you go. As the set approaches, back to you guys.
Oh, welcome back. Jared Houston gets spat out of an absolute cracker at Pipe.
That's exactly like he would have loved to start his campaign here at Pipe and start his campaign for 2012.
Who's this out the back? Joshua Cleve?
Josh.
Having a look at this?
It might be a bit too, but he's been doing this all day yesterday. Let's see if he can carry on with it. No, he just got pinched in that one.
In there.
But
Joshua Cleve getting caught in the sleeve.
Yeah, that was awesome. Let's see if we can try to get a replay for Jared's hit.
Yeah, so Jared Houston, 25 minutes on the clock, starting out with that. We'll wait for his score to drop. That's one of the better waves ridden in this heat so far. So, Jared Houston looks like you probably take the lead with that wave.
That was a really nice
Dave
looking pop
Winchester
wave.
getting a 5 for that backdoor one he got. So, Dave Winchester and probably be sitting in second position once Jerry's score drops. So, Jared Houston,
Cool. Yeah. So
give us a little rundown on what where he's come from, and we've seen him explode onto the tour after his third position in pipe. Was it third or second he got a couple of years back?
he got third. He's got third 2 times in a row, so he's been explosive. And I know when he first came on, the guys were like, oh, I don't know if he's going to step it up or if he can hold his performance. But he's been showing everyone that he's actually got the skills to be a world champion.
That's right.
And he's been showing everyone, he's been blowing people out there. You know, he works so well, with, not just in free surfing, but he's a great competitor. So it's an awesome friend. And
and
yeah,
he's just
Jared
got
Houston,
an 8 right now,
8-point
an 8
ride.
with his
What a
first
good
starting
score.
wave. How's that for a start off his campaign?
That's the way
These
he would
guys,
love
this
it.
is their first surf too at pipe. So in the contest, these top 16 that only surfed today, they haven't surfed yesterday. So it's a good confidence booster when you start like that. You get an 8 straight off the bat.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's only going to get better and better, and he'll loosen up now. I know I was speaking to him before the heat, and he's just very nervous, and we just wanted to get through this first heat so he can just, get the nerves out the way. But with the 8-point ride, he's looking good, looking solid to get another second one. But so the current situation.
Yeah, Jared Houston in first, Dave Winchester in second, and Kainoa in third, and Joshua Cleve in fourth position. So, well, we've got just over 23 minutes remaining, plenty of time, and we're going to see some high scores, I reckon, again in this heat. So, talking on the nerves before, I mean, tell some of these younger guys that are watching this event online, how do you psych up and pump yourself up for, especially when you know it's 6 to 10 foot?
I mean, for me, it was pretty difficult. I'm living down at Sunset Beach, and the waves are pretty huge last night, and they're just rattling the house the whole evening. So it's pretty. It's hard to have a good night's sleep, and you just got to relax and know that you got the potential. You've trained for this. You're ready for this.
Yeah,
and now it's your time to shine. You're here to compete, and you're here to do well. So this is it.
Okay, hold that thought, Mark. We're just going to cut to an ad and back in a sec.
Right price, right now. Get away to Hawaii from $89 per night at Aqua Hotels and Resorts, Hawaii's only boutique hotel chain on 5 islands. Stay with us on Maui, Kauai, Molokai, Lanai, or in Waikiki. Aqua offers an array of hotels, each with their own unique personality. With excellent service, great rates, and plenty of free stuff, there's never been a better time for a Hawaii vacation.
Welcome back. 2012 Pipeline Challenge. First stop on the Grand Slam Series, and here we go. Out the back, Dave Winchester in the red. Talk me through this
Here we go.
Mark.
Dave's going to drive. He's not too deep, but he's going to go for another section. He's going to drive, coming out. Try to get around this little foam ball and pull out, and that's all it rode for him. But a great opening ride for Winnie. He's already got a 5 on the board, and I think that'll be better than his first wave.
Yeah, for sure. So Winnie will go into the lead there. So I reckon that'll be a pretty high score around the 6-7 mark. For sure. I reckon it'll be around the 7 mark.
Yeah,
it's a pretty long barrel.
Yeah.
It was a bit fluffy, but definitely getting the 7s there. So he'll bump Jerry back down to second for sure.
We see Dave on the screen right now. The family man.
From Mullumbimby. The man from he grew up in Sydney, grew up on the northern beaches there at Kelkel, but he likes to be referred to as the Mullumbimby boy now. So
he's just one of the coolest guys. The coolest guys in town. Yeah.
It's just where Byron Bay is under the Gold, just under about half an hour, just under sort of Snapper on the Gold Coast and inland a little bit.
Yeah.
It's known as the hippie town. So as you can see, Dave Winchester's got the hippie haircut, so he fits perfectly in there.
Classic. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
How's that? So, Pipeline, here we are. Dave Winchester takes the lead, 13.65. Jared Houston in second. Kainoa's chasing a 6.01 to go into second. Joshua Cleve's chasing a 6.26, and we got 20 minutes remaining on the clock.
So that last score of Winchester actually seems to be better than Jared's. He got an 8.65.
Yeah, that's so. I guess they were looking at the length of barrel, length of
ride. Yeah, he got the double barrel. I think he was probably a bit deeper than Jared's one, and I mean, he rode it pretty perfectly. So it's good to see the judges are throwing down scores. They're not holding back. And
Yeah, because we saw Jerry's one hit, basically just sort of horseshoe and hit right on the ledge and hit the first part of the reef at Pipe, where we saw Winnie's one, it sort of wrapped around in the gums, sort of heading towards Beach Park, where you can see it horseshoe on him and it gets smaller, but if you can stay in that barrel, that's what the judges are looking for.
yeah, I mean, Jared's one was probably a more better perfect wave. It looked really nice, but it was not as long and not as short. I mean, Winnie's one just ran twice. I mean, I think that's what the judges saw in that one.
Definitely, yeah. So 19 minutes remaining. So, like we were touching on those nerves before, Mark. I mean, tell us, is it all about once you get that first wave under your belt, it's just you sort of relax a bit more?
I think for me it's once you get in the water and you're paddling out there, it's everything just starts to release and all those nerves kind of fade away, and this is the time. It's been months of building up. I've been competing for the last 2 months. I didn't go to Fonton, so for me it was 3 months not being able to ski, or 2 months not being able to compete, and this is the first heat that I've served.
Okay.
So for me it was a lot of nerves and a lot of pressure built up, but it's all gone now. Now I'm into the corners. I think you can release a bit more and just showcase your riding, which is cool.
You guys are in the money round too now.
Yeah.
That's right, the money rounds have started, so...
You see some sets in the back here.
Here we go, we might have smacked you out the back.
Dave Winnie.
Falling in, backdoor in that section, that's just... Yeah, phoned down on him.
He didn't have priority, he wasn't fourth priority, so he just used it up and have a go.
That's right, didn't lose anything there.
Yeah, Jared Houston going up, he's got a long wave to go. It's just bells his board.
Way too deep
And
there.
there's another one behind it, and there's some more line stacking, Alex. Check this out. This will give me some...
Goodness.
lines come in.
And we see those sets had a fair bit of north in them where they just closed out along the reef, and these guys are way out of position. But in saying that, look at these ones coming in behind.
There's another few.
He's got a fair bit of north in him too. So
yeah, I don't know if they're really going to do it.
I don't know if we're going to get any takers on this, but we saw Brian Wise go one yesterday, that massive air drop.
That was incredible.
Sergio Alonso dropping from the sky as well without a parachute.
And then we have, I think this is the last of this bit of sets. I don't think anyone's going to go on this one either. But yeah, I mean, Kanoa and Josh still looking at getting their first scores, their proper scores on the board yet.
That's right. So, and I mean, you had a good heat before taking that heat out with Charlie Chaplet coming second, was it?
Yeah, it was Charlie came second, Novi in third, and Magno got in fourth. It's pretty nerve-wracking out there when there's still like 10 minutes left, and they were all in striking range.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was so weird because not every like set actually like you just saw now. There's northerly ones, and you get so excited when you got priority, and you can see the waves coming in, and you expect them to hit the reef like they do, but they actually don't.
Yeah.
And it's normally
you got to be on the ball, don't you?
it's-
Because if they do wrap in a bit and hit the reef, you got to be ready.
So you got more options today compared to yesterday, where there were more west ones. And now you got to look for the north. You got to look for the ones that coming from the west. You got the backdoor option and the pipe option. So you got to be aware, and they don't always break in the same place too, Alex, which is makes it all a bit tricky.
That's right, because with the section of reef, actually, it's almost 100 metres long that it sort of hits, and the main zone's about 60 or 70 metres where you can actually take off. So there's so many things that these competitors have to, like yourself, you have to negotiate. As soon as you go over one wave, so you don't take the first wave of the set, you go over the second one, you got probably 5 seconds to realise what you're going to do there, left or right.
And we've got a paddle here from Kanoa, having a look, he just lost his priority. Oh.
You can see the wind there, keeping these guys on top of the wave there, trying to get. It's holding their boards up, isn't it?
Yeah,
top of the wave.
That's the problem. He's going to be screaming. That guy's got a crazy voice. So
So Kanoa's probably lost priority paddling for that one there.
Definitely would have lost priority.
I mean, it'd be scary if he did have priority, or you had priority, and he took a wave behind you, and you had to drop in on him with that haircut, with that mohawk.
No ways.
Might not ever get a wave at pipe again when you're free surfing.
No. Book my ticket to go home tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's a scary guy, but it's a very cool guy, Kanoa.
That's right. We've got to remember, guys like Kanoa and that have a voice for the event here, and we have a lot of troubles every year with permits and stuff and surfers with their events, and without guys like Kanoa and stuff, we wouldn't have this event at Pipe. So guys like Kainoa and Mike Stewart and Spencer Skipper and Jeff Hubbard and that keep this, and the locals here, you know, they keep it running, the event running. So we've got to thank those guys and show them respect when we're in the water too.
Yeah.
And also the other surfers that live here. Here we go, some action at the back. Joshua Cleve, can he get in the sleeve? Talk me through this one.
So having a look at this one, he's pushing that nose down, driving. It's a little bit of a long one. He's going to drive. He's pushing through. Come on, Joshua.
Oh.
Just not getting unlucky there.
Very strong chance of making that one there, and he did get. If he did come out of that, he would have been up there for sure. But he doesn't have a second scoring wave.
He's still looking to put his name on the board. He'll go back out there. The good thing about his 30-minute heats, we're only halfway through it now, Alexander. There's still another about 15 minutes left.
That's right, just under 15 minutes remaining, and Kainoa's so dangerous. He sits out there so deep, and like I was saying before, we saw him yesterday. His lines he drew in those 10 footers he got was just so perfect. He's so heavy, and he just pulls up that nose and digs that elbow in, and he sits at the bottom where a lot of guys can't sit down there. So here we go, Dave Winchester. Talk me through this.
Oh, this is a better looking wave for when he's very deep on that ball. If he comes up, this is going to be amazing to score. No, same thing again.
Jeez, well, you know
It's
what we've
hard to
noticed
get that
today?
drive.
A lot of people not coming out of these barrels.
Yeah.
That wind must be pushing hard back into the barrel there.
And we can see, you can't see it, but we can see it on the outside there. Oh, a bit of the chops on the horizon. That means that wind is probably going to come in, and it's going to get stronger today. So it's going to make it a bit more difficult for the guys.
That's
You
right.
got to make sure that you get into the wave early and just drive as hard as you can, and then negotiate yourself once you get into the barrel.
Yeah, because especially once you're in that barrel, just before it spits, it also back spits and sucks back into the barrel, which is
does a
another
little breathing effect. Yeah.
Yeah, it breathes. So it's another thing. Just before it spits out, it actually sucks water in. So that's another thing that these guys have to negotiate inside the barrel. And now with this wind, it's going to make that even worse.
Yeah. It's definitely going to be a loss of red 2.5. Yeah, so it's obviously not complete for Winnie, but we see a couple lines coming in the back here. Wonder who's got priority. Let's have a look at this one.
Here we are. Someone's
There we
having a
go.
look here.
Josh. It's not the longest of waves, but he's going to get a little barrel. I mean, that's it. You want it to get a score, and he's going to run a bit here. He's probably going to get another little move in.
He's coming through
driving.
Beach Park here, having a look.
Nice little roll. And we have it right in the back. Dave Winchester, better looking wave, long, gets first barrel.
Oh,
He's going
and
to look
it's
for the
coming
ramp
through
here. Big
Yeah,
inverts.
there we
Oh,
go.
wow. That's it.
That's what we want to see. Dave Winchester, nice barrel with a
It's just
very good invert out.
so calm and collective, Mr.
Very
Winchester.
calm. Now he's going to improve on that 5. He was going to be up, I reckon, a high score there. He'll be in the 16-17 mark now. So
He's such a dangerous competitor,
such
Dave
a dangerous
Winchester.
competitor. He can come out and do that. We've seen him previous contests just
Yeah,
come from behind too.
he's so good at this.
Sits
And-
there composed, doesn't let it get to him, doesn't get all frustrated and palleting around. He just waits and
He's
waits
got
for
a
it to
cool
come to
head.
him.
Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah.
He's very good at what he does, and just showing there that he's a big threat out here today. You got a good barrel with a big invert.
So we'll just wait for scores to drop there for Dave Winchester, but he'll still be in the lead. Joshua Cleve, he's moved up into third. He's bumped Kainoa back down to 4th. So we're still waiting for Jerry to get a second wave. He's only had that first wave. He's sitting out there with priority. Joshua Cleve's on his tail. He only needs a 4.15 at the moment.
That's
But
going to be exciting stuff with
11.5 minutes
11 and a half
remaining.
minutes. That's it.
So here we go. We might have something out the back here. And no takers there. It's just going to close out along the reef. We'll see what we got coming through. So Dave Winchester getting a 7.75. So now total of 16.4. Out in the lead as we look at him take another one here. Dave Winchester. Can we get a
There we
camera
go.
angle
Oh,
there?
yeah.
And
He got that one on the bit of the end there. Didn't really run as good as it wanted to, but he'll get back out there.
And you know, this priority system's working in his favour. He hasn't had priority through the whole heat, and he's winning.
Look at that score he just got, 7.75. That's puts him onto 16.4 and pretty much dominating this heat at the current time. And that means Jared, he'll be in second still. He needs an 8.41.
That's right. And We got some highlights that have just come through from yesterday from the water.
Oh, that's
So we're
gonna be
going to try and
amazing.
get a clip of that up soon because here we go here. This is Seamus Mackham, our IBA waterman. And look at that roll. This is the action that was coming yesterday. We didn't get to see this when we were on land, but unbelievable stuff. And look at this one here.
This is-
Look how deep. That's Spencer. I think that was Timmy Hamilton.
Timmy, yeah,
Hamilton.
So I remember that one
Super
yesterday.
deep. Look how good
Look
it
how
looks from
perfect
the
this
water.
is.
Unbelievable.
Drew
Innocent.
Drew Innocent, yeah, that's
Yeah.
an amazing wave.
Unfortunately, not getting through that last round, but he went from the trials, Drew, so he had an absolute cracker of a year this year at Pipe. He's got some
That's-
points too. Timmy Hamilton again, look at that. Oh, look at his hair just getting blown in the wind. Timmy Hamilton.
Look at this one. Oh!
Oh, goodness me.
That's amazing.
Oh, the lip on that was
Look at
puffier
that
than
thing.
Angelina Jolie. Look at this thing, Jarrett Lau pulling in. That was nice.
We're back here in
Here we
laps.
go.
Jared's second
Jared
wave.
Houston.
Nice bottom line. He's going to scoop, drive in this one. It's going to go.
That's a
It's going
good
to go.
barrel.
He's got to come out of this one.
Oh, these guys are just getting caught in the barrel. That wind,
Second one.
the suck back in this barrel must be pretty strong today with this wind because we've seen a lot of guys getting unstuck in the barrel. This, I don't know what it is in there, but maybe we can call Rawlins in here soon and he can tell us about getting stuck in the barrel. Maybe, I don't know, how did he go in his heat? We're not sure. We'll talk to him about that though. We'll get the conditions from him out there. Here we go, Connor McGee out the back.
Yes, can I agree? This
Talk
is,
me
this
through
is his
this
first
one.
wave. He drives. It's not as long as he expects to be. It's not really going to be one of his counting waves. And he's going to be very frustrated and heading back out there.
Connor McGee, I mean,
So we're in 8.5 minutes left. Joshua is still in striking range. He only needs a 5.5. He has priority with Dave Winchester in second priority. I think Joshua just needs to wait it out and make sure that he gets the next best wave so he can jump him to second.
so here we are, 2012 Pipeline Challenge. First stop on the Grand Slam Series. After here, we go to the box in Western Australia, where we saw Ryan Hardy take that out last year in incredible waves against Magno in the final. It was 10 foot, very heavy. And speaking about
Look
heavy,
at this
we got something
backdoor
coming through
wave.
now that's heavy, and it's Dave Winchester.
It's a very long wave. He's in a drive. Oh, he just bells. Jared also went, but
And
we'll have to
Jared
see.
Houston took the left at pipe and actually did a pretty big roll there. So we'll wait for scores to drop here. And
In the back, we have Joshua. He's in the barrel. He gets blown out. Throws in a little spinner.
and looking for a section to finish off here.
Nice roll.
And rolls it.
And
Joshua
now,
Cleve.
and now we are going to see a battle paddle between Jared and Josh.
I think you meant to say paddle battle. You said
Yeah.
battle.
Oh,
Yeah.
battle. But yeah.
So here we go. 7 minutes remaining. Still plenty of time on the clock. Wait for scores to drop there because Winchester's backdoor one was.
Look at Joshua.
Look at him paddling.
He is a machine. Thing is, back at home, he's one of the national lifeguards. So he
So he knows
trains.
how to swim.
He knows how to swim.
And he's fit.
Yeah, I think he's got one up here on Jared. Jared's just kind of drifting behind. Oh
We're
no,
still
it's
waiting
going to be
for scores
close
to drop
actually.
here with
Jared's
Jared.
trying to catch up. He's catching up. This
There
is
we
going to be a
go.
good end.
There
I mean,
we
this
go.
is pretty critical. This is actually where it's going to go down to. Who's going to get the next wave? We've got 6.5 minutes. We've got the scores of Jared's last coming through, 6.5. Just waiting for the
There we go. 6.5 for Jared Houston with
and
that roll.
Josh got a 7.5.
So
That makes it very interesting.
Joshua Cleve, he needs a 7.36 to move in a second. Connor McGee's combo down in fourth. So priority is going to Connor McGee. He's still out there. And we are just waiting for Dave Winchester's score to drop. But I don't think it's going to be. No, because he pulled through
yeah,
the
he pulled
back
through.
door.
Wasn't one of us going.
As you can see on your screen there, those scores are current. They're going to stay at that at the moment. But, I mean, look. I mean, Joshua Cleve's comboed at the moment as well. He needs a 12.3. Oh, sorry, he needs a 7.36
yeah.
to bump Jerry down.
Jerry down, yeah. So Jerry.
We've got some sets approaching too.
and we've got
Winchester's
big
right in on the
sets.
inside. Here we
It's
go,
Connor
Connor McGee. Look at this, the big boy. Look at him.
This is what he wants. He makes those all
Yeah.
day long, but the same problem with
Like we
Alex.
said, that backspit in there, the sucking, it's just sucking back into the barrel.
That
I
was
don't
the
know
wave
what's
of the
going
heat,
on, but
wave of the heat so far.
I mean, yesterday we saw so many makeable barrels out there with the wind wasn't as strong and blowing in the barrel. But today it's the opposite.
Yeah.
You know, it's making it so tough for these barrels.
It's almost like a, it's. Oh,
Here we
there
go, replay
nice
that.
replay of this
Look,
one.
Kainoa digging that elbow in, getting to the bottom. See how low he sits in the barrel? Most guys can't sit down there, but he can.
Oh,
We see him there. I think the
what-
shockwave got
yeah.
the better of him.
Shockwave just lifted his board up and put him down. And on the back, we have Joshua Cleve on it.
Here we
Also,
go.
oh!
Oh my
He
God,
just jagged it.
Joshua
That was an
Cleve.
incredible wave.
Way
and
too deep in the sleeve, Joshua Cleve.
I think that
Oh,
was
God.
make or break for Joshua. I mean, we still got 4.5 minutes left, and that was one of the best waves you've seen all day.
And you can see how heavy it is out there. I mean, Kainoa McGee is, I don't know, he's about, what can you say in pounds, but he's about 140 kilograms. He's a big boy, all muscle. But
You got a nice
the
replay of
Shockwave's
Joshua.
tougher than him. Here we
Just
go.
bounces off the bottom a little bit. I think it was just a bit too deep, and that was the main problem in that last wave.
That's right. I mean, Kainoa could stand in front of a bus and the bus would, come off with more damage. But out in the water, a shockwave like that, it's going to have the better of Kainoa. And I mean, if Kainoa's not coming out of these barrels, it is impossible to make those deep ones out there today.
We saw
with
the
this
ones he
wind.
was making yesterday. It was pretty incredible.
Yeah.
So, who will have priority first? Jerry. So Jerry will have priority with 3 minutes, 50 seconds left.
That's right.
Joshua will still need a 7.36. So, I mean,
So-
it's not over yet. It's still 3.5 minutes yet. Joshua's going to get out there. Joshua has second priority with Jared having first priority. Looks like Kainoa will get third priority, and Winnie's still on the inside trying to get back out there.
There looks like a set maybe starting to build an approach, and I don't think Winnie's even going to get there in time. He's behind the water patrol, so. And we're looking at Kainoa's trying to scratch out there as well.
I don't
Jared
think,
Houston and Joshua Cleve, it lies in their hands these next couple of waves that are going to come through. Joshua Cleve, what a story.
Oh man, it's gonna
Starting
be
from round
so,
one.
it's gonna be so awkward out there.
And is his wife here with him? I think
Yeah.
his wife's here with him, yeah.
His wife's also here.
So, I mean, Joshua Cleve, underground rider. No one's really heard of him much, besides the South Africans.
Yeah.
Absolute shredder. He used to beat Jerry in all the events back home, and he went off to study and thought, you know what, I'll get married, then I'll go and have a go at the Pipe Challenge. and
And look what he's achieved. I mean,
he's got down to the round of 32.
I know, and it's not like if he had the same performance like he had yesterday, if he had it today in the same conditions, we would be crowned the champion. He won every single heat he did. He won 3 heats back to back, and had a combination scores of like 19. He didn't have
That's right.
a smaller score than 9.5. It's incredible.
And we got a whale out the back doing a bit of birthing, so we'll see if we can get a shot of that. But keep your eyes peeled. Look at those sets, Mark, just
There's a
stacked to
couple
the
of
horizon.
lines coming. This is going to be
So much
an
movement out
interesting
there.
end to a
It is smaller than yesterday.
great heat.
Swell definitely has tapered down a little, but we're still seeing 6 to 8 foot faces today, and sort of harder conditions to ride though with this wind.
I mean, we're still in round 6, and there's some great heat still coming up. Who's in the next one?
Yes, we're just waiting. I think in the next heat we're coming up with Andrew Lester maybe, Sam Strachan. They're in heat 8. I'm not
Ryan
sure.
Hardy.
Sorry, heat 7 is coming up, isn't it? Yeah.
Ryan Hardy, Ben Player, Sam Strachan.
Here we go. And that's right.
So minutes
Ryan
and a half.
Hardy.
Minute and a half. This is going to be an incredible end here.
Yeah, Ryan Hardy, Ben Player, Sam Strachan, and I'm not sure who's in 4th, but the heat after that we're going to see Glammy Tamiga, Dallas Singer, Andrew Lester, and
Incredible.
I'm not sure of the 4th qualifier out of that heat as well, but geez, these heats are stacked. Here we go, we got some action here. 5 seconds to go. Who's going to get this one?
Jerry has a look at it. Yeah, he
Jerry's
blocked
having a
him.
look. It's shaping up all right for him. Pulls in the barrel. Might get a ramp here. He's got a lot of speed. He's going to go
Drive
for
through. Nice carve. I mean, there was 5 seconds there left there, and he just he had to block Jerry. He had
That's
to
right.
block Joshua not going. And Josh Cleve just comes in on the last one. But I mean, it's been a great campaign for Joshua. And yeah, we have a little replay on Jerry's wave. I don't think it's been one of his countings, but oh, what a great looking wave. That's Pipeline, and it's just nice solid drive. and then it's just throws in the towel. And we'll see Jerry in the quarterfinals, which should be exciting.